please describe Nigel Farage?
Nigel Farage is very creative, but when he asks me out on a date, it's very awkward.
Well, a lot of girls call him Poem Guy because he pretty much writes a poem for every girl he knows. He wrote me a poem one time, but I didn't understand a lot of the words that were in it.
I would say Nigel's poems are kind of, well, creepy. But he's a nice guy once you get past that.
I'm one of those girls that Nigel forgets about, and then every 2 weeks he asks me out again with a love poem. I've gotten 3 love poems this month.
I hope Nigel knows that it's not attractive to go around writing love poems for every girl at Harding.
I think my biggest regret is how many hearts I've broken this year at Harding. Justin Bieber's got nothing on me. Sometimes I feel tired of the burden of having to flirt with so many beautiful women. Every time I write a love poem, there are dozens of girls competing for me to notice them. But the reason I keep writing poems is because I have this deep need to express myself. I'm just this deep and profound thinker in the tradition of John Keats and William Wordsworth. And deep inside of me, I feel this kind of leviathan compelling me to somehow record that for future generations. Anyway, now that I've expressed my love for you, I feel confident I can talk to your father. Thank you. Grant Dillon? Hi, I'm Nigel Farage, future famous American poet. And I wanted to come talk to you about your daughter. You have a beautiful daughter, and I'd like to ask for her hand in marriage.
You want to marry my daughter?
Exactly. She swept me away with her devastating loveliness and her charming personality. She inspires me to poetry, and I can't imagine my life without her.
I'm sorry, Nigel. I think you may have me confused. See, I'm not even married. I don't have a daughter, and I only teach here part-time.
I understand. If I had a daughter, then I'd imagine that I'd feel the same way. And I want you to know, there's no shame in that.
No, really. I don't have any children at all.
I have to admit, it's been a tough week for me. Rejection is never easy to take, and this early in my career, I suppose it's to be expected that a father would feel reluctant to commit his daughter to marrying a stranger. But if there is any lesson to be found in my experiences, I believe it is this: that true greatness is often unappreciated in its most early stages. Men admire the dragon, but they crush the egg. Someday Hermione will look back on this and wish she had married that dashingly handsome and wealthy poet, Nigel Farage. But in the meantime, I must fly on, never doubting that I will reach my goals.